Welcome, Libra. This is your monthly love scope reading for August 2015. My name is Tilly, and welcome to Tarot with Tilly, and thank you so much for all of the support you give me each and every day. Truly, thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. Now, let's get right to the cards because, this is a month of foundations, really, when it comes to love. And so we have the Four of Wands here. And it's with the King of Cups. So I think this is a very beautiful month when it comes to love. Very beautiful month when it comes to love. I mean, explore the world this month through your heart. Definitely through your heart. Allow passion to come in. Allow sensuality to come in. Allow love to come in. Absolutely. Now, let's go back to our first card here, the Four of Wands. Let's not get ahead of ourselves too much here. This is sometimes known as the marriage card, and it is in the first position. So, will everybody be getting married this month? No, some of you already are. Some of you haven't met the person yet, but it is soulmate month. It's meeting that somebody special. It's, you know, with the King of Cups here, that's such a strong card to be with this kind of card. So it could be marriage proposals, absolutely. It could be the fact that you radiate, you shine. If you are in a relationship and you have been, you're kind of in a rut or they haven't really been paying attention to you or anything, uh, I really think that their eyes are going to be open this month. I mean, you are so much of the pleaser and trying to keep the balance within relationships and doing the right thing all the time. I don't think you really need to do that this month. Okay, I think they see your beauty. Maybe their eyes are open. It's like blinders coming off, especially if you're in a long-term relationship. Or if somebody has been watching you from afar, this is the month where they're going to hopefully get up the courage to ask you out on a date if you're single. But if you are in a relationship, the blinders come off. They appreciate you. They see you for the first time. They see all that you bring to the relationship, all that you bring to the table. They put you on a pedestal, so to speak. Okay, this is, please move in with me. Let's start a family together. Let's get married. Let's expand our life in some way, okay? Very magical, very beautiful, very much togetherness. And from what I see with the cards, I mean, we've got one that's a little on the negative side, but really it's a beautiful month when it comes to love for you. So enjoy this month when it comes to love. Absolutely. Um, and I'm seeing the ship. The ship keeps calling to me in this card. I want to go on to the rest of the cards, but the ship, for some reason, is pulling my attention in this reading so profoundly. So this could be your ship coming in. This could be answers to your questions. This is being appreciated for the first time, really, in a long time in the relationship, or you not having to do everything that is being done for you this month. This could be good news coming in some way, to raise your energy, raise your light, uh, and making you feel more vibrant. Not necessarily with love. I'm really not getting the whole love when I'm looking at this ship. So it's some other aspect in your life that improves so that you don't have to focus on that, or your focus doesn't need to be there, and you can focus on your partnerships, you can focus on love relationships. We might come back to that. But I mean, apply that to your situation. Where have you been struggling? I, And from what I see here, because we've got the Fool over here with the Magician, I don't think it necessarily is in love that you've been struggling. I mean, some of you maybe, but I think the majority of you, it might have been more career or money oriented, or where you were going professionally, the learning you needed to do, or the experience you needed to have, or the promotion that you wanted, or the long hours at work in order to prove yourself in some way. Um, are going and looking for a job perhaps. And so I think that the ship coming in kind of, this is like a problem being solved in your life or taken away, or maybe it just settles down, or maybe it just moves to the back burner. But in some way, it allows you to change your focus to relationships, to love, to passion, to sensuality, to beauty. Now, we have the Four of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, and Temperance here. So it's about your balance going forward, your balance in relationships, absolutely. So it might be you needing to balance a little bit more of your life. I think love comes on strongly in your relationship, and I'll get to the cards on why I'm leaning that way so much. This is one of those times I wish you were sitting directly across from me so that you could be looking at all the cards, so I can just point and say, but it's this card here. And I don't want to go there yet because I like to do the cards in the story in the way I've laid them out. So bear with me on this. And hopefully by the end of it, it all comes together and it makes complete sense. So maybe with Temperance here, you have to find a balance, a new balance in your life to include love, to make it a priority. And I think it comes to you. I don't think that you have to go searching as much as it comes to you. But you have to open up opportunity for love to come to you. Whether or not you are in a relationship, you have to open up opportunity. Now, we have the Five of Wands here right next to it. So definitely if you are looking to meet somebody, get out and socialize. Put your flirt on. Have some fun. Um, it might be a friend of a friend who knows somebody and they're single and they know you're single, and it might be that, we'll come to this large gathering that we're having, and then, if you don't really hit it off, you can kind of separate. There'll be enough people there so it won't be uncomfortable. But I think in those kind of social situations, and it could be anywhere where there's a large group of people, or at least a gathering of people. So if you're looking for love, or if you even find yourself in a social setting, love, I think, is going to come to you. Love is going to find you. You're going to meet somebody. Um, I think that's a very strong indication of that. If you are with somebody, get out there and start your stuff a little bit, okay? Maybe that's what opens up their eyes and say, wow, everybody's kind of gravitated to my spouse or my partner, and I never realized that they were so magical and beautiful or handsome, and maybe I should start paying more attention to them. But I think in some way they appreciate you with new eyes. Now we have the Four of Pentacles here. So there's something that's pulling you down, something that's pulling you back. Now this could be something that actually has to do with love. Okay, so it could be a scar from a past relationship. There's healing that needs to happen, but more than the healing is the letting go and not carrying that monkey on your back any longer. And this is where you really pick up your unique gifts when it comes to who you are and how you express yourself and how you show yourself to the world, how you shine, how you sparkle. I mean, you just have to really stand up and allow yourself to be shown to the world. Um, Definitely this month, or just even to your partner, if you're more comfortable. You don't want to really do the whole social thing, although I think the social thing will really bring a lot of energy to the relationship. Okay, and it's not that you're vying for anybody's attention. I mean, people are drawn to you, I think, this month. Okay, they're attracted to your sparkle. They're attracted to your energy. They're attracted to the beauty, okay? And they might not even understand why they're being attracted to you. But if you are with your spouse or your partner, they're going to notice. And maybe that's what rips off their blinders, but it could be that they just notice it. It's just your everyday mundane things that you do around the house that they're eating breakfast and it's like, oh my goodness, how did I miss this about this person? Or how am I not showing my appreciation for who they are in my life? How am I not showing my gratitude for them being a part of my life? I get that as a very strong sense, but there's something that's holding you back. Now, it might not be a relationship scar. I would think for more of you it is, but it could be something else that, and that's where that ship comes in again, right? It could be something else that has been pulling your attention away, making you think in a different direction, and maybe you haven't been as receiving in the acknowledgement of your partner's love or something. And maybe you are more forthcoming in allowing yourself to let your hair down and enjoy life and enjoy love, and they're all too eager to show you just how special you are in their life. Now, the cards that I want to get to is the Fool. Okay, so this is brand new paths. Now, usually this card is for career and work, but we are doing a love reading, so you have to kind of change it to change the energy of the card to fit into love. So this is new paths in love. So that's why I say that you could very well meet somebody, because this is the new path in love. Or you are starting a new energy within the relationship. It kind of changes the whole game plan, the whole routine, the whole, in one way or another. It might not be this dramatic jump, but it will be dramatic enough that you feel the shift in energy of going into a very positive direction, especially if you're in a relationship, going into a very positive direction with that person. We have the Magician here. So I can't see how you're not going to feel the magic this month. Unless you lock yourself in a room for 30 days, maybe then you're not going to feel the magic, but I think somebody will be knocking on your door saying, hey, you coming out? Um, this is the magic of the moment. This is the universe really saying, God, your angels, your spirit guides, what are you looking for when it comes to a relationship? But I think it's more bringing the magic, bringing the sparkle, bringing the high energy, the passion, the sensuality into these new beginnings, either within a relationship that's already um, grounded, or a new relationship. The only card that really pulls you down is this one, where something is holding you back, or your concerns are in maybe a different area of your life, and so that you are not really tuning in to the love that surrounds you. You're not realizing your own sparkle. But with the ship coming in on the horizon, I think somehow that there's something that can come in to give you that sigh of relief, to allow it maybe just not to have the focus it has had in your life, whatever that might be. It could be something to do with money or finances or career or stature in the community, or starting off a new business and that's taken up all your time. Or I mean, it could be 1,001 different things that would pull your focus away from relationships and love. But I think something comes in to give you a little bit of a sigh of relief, a little bit of, or we do have Temperance here, so maybe it is you really taking a step back and looking at it in a diplomatic way and saying, you know what, I can't be putting all of my energy into that basket. I've got to have a balance in my life. I have to make sure that, yes, I need to go to work and I need to make money and I need to learn, or I need to do something in the community, or whatever that might that something else might be, but you also realize that um, you deserve love, and you need to be open to it, and you need to embrace it and have that as a part of your life so that you do have that balance going forward. Let's pick you an angel card. Well, one just fell right off the top there. It's the Three of Ariel. Do what you love, a time for great personal growth in your career or artistic endeavors, working with others in a cooperative manner. Okay, I do see you with groups of people. That's a definite. But do what you love, and it's a great time of personal growth. Now, it says career or artistic endeavors. It could be more self-expression of who you are when it comes to love. Let's put that back on the deck and find out what your true card is going to be. So, especially if you are in a bit of a stagnant relationship, I think that is where the most energy, the most power is, our empowerment for you is going to come this month. It's taking it to the next level, but I definitely wouldn't rule out brand new relationships. A lot of magic in your life, sensuality, passion, beauty, absolutely. In fact, I would be hard pressed to not. Um, every Libra is going to have to experience this on one level or another. And for some of you, it may not be dramatic, and others of you are going to be swept right off your feet, and you're going to almost be in shock by the way your world changes when it comes to relationships. So invite it in, be open to it. So have it as part of your affirmation every morning. Thank you for the love that is placed in my path today. See what our angel card is going to be. I got goosebumps actually doing your reading. The King of Ariel. Successful, stable, accomplished, and powerful. Your plans are working out very well. Professional and financial success. Using resources wisely. I kind of got that there's something else coming in that maybe is taking your focus away all this time, and both of these cards have to do with career and success and finances. And so professional and financial success, using resources wisely, so don't be going and spending the wad. You want to save for that rainy day. Using resources wisely is definitely in this. So but your plans are working out very well. So even if you don't see where that other part of your life is growing and you are moving towards a very successful avenue, you are. Okay, that's very apparent with both of these cards because they're not letting me switch it over to love so readily. They're kind of keeping it in the career focus or success or money or finances. So if that has been your worry, if that's where you've been putting your energy, I think you get some kind of news, or at least it goes onto the back burner, and that is the opportune time to open yourself up to love and loving relationships. So until we meet again, remember, I do love you.